Yo, everybody, what's going on out there? It's Ryan Kidd, and I'm the Human B-side. I'm here to do the Vinyl Tag 2024. Usually I have a really cool intro, get you all hyped up, but I'm going to save the dry ice and flying pigs for the next Vinyl Finds video and just get down to the nitty-gritty. The 20 questions for the Vinyl Tag 2024. All right, let's do it, man. Favorite record you purchased in 2023? Hands down, no contest. My favorite record of 2023 was TV Repairman. What's on TV? This is a master class of rock and roll. The record is so catchy. Every song is a winner. It's got more hooks than a tackle box. You got to get this in you, baby. What's on TV? What's on your record player? It should be TV Repairman, in my opinion. Unbelievable record, man. This is going to be one of those, like, 20 years down the road. I think a lot of us are like, wow, this is really a classic. Yeah. But a close second to me was Coffin. Australia Stops. Just a total no holds barred, like, raunchy ripper of a rock and roll record. This has got something for everybody. This is really like a great rock and roll record. I think the metalheads will like it. I think just the rockers, the punks, everybody's going to dig it. Speaking of, Ishka from the he's the TV Repairman, but this single was also my favorite single of 2023. Satanic Toga's Digital World. The Togas can do no wrong, man. Excellent stuff. All right, what's question number 2? I think it was the last record you purchased in 2023. Yeah, the last record I purchased in 2023 was this record. The record is called Drift. It's by a band called Checkpoint. This is a really cool, like a really fun record, man. Like kind of whacked out electro punk, some wild sounds, some pretty gnarly sounds on this one, but it's really an entertaining listen. Check it out if you can. Checkpoint. The album's Drift. I'm going to do this on a Vinyl Finds, one of my next videos, and we'll rock some tracks from it. It's really cool. All right. Question number 3. A band or singer who released 2 or more albums in the same year. 1978, man. Sham 69. They gave us Tell Us the Truth and That's Life. 2 great punk records, man. Tell Us the Truth. I can't remember who I was talking to about this record, but we came to the consensus that the live side of this record is far superior to the studio side of it. But they're both really fun records. They both came out in 1978. Yeah, really, really cool. I think the next one is about bands from Manchester. Let's see. If you could listen to music from one decade, which decade would you choose? That's a no-brainer. 70s, no doubt about it. Show a record by a band or singer from Manchester. Manchester's got a great history of music, especially punk, man. I'll show you some cool punk bands that I love from Manchester. Just came out the top of my head when I heard the question. The classics, you know. The Drones, amazing band. What a great cover. I always loved the back of this too. The old lady walking by. What is she thinking when she sees these deviants hanging out of the? It's great outside the shop. But the Drones from Manchester, excellent band. John Cooper Clarke, the punk rock poet. Absolutely amazing wordsmith, man. Magazine. This is a great single. Shot by Both Sides. A punk classic. The solo in this song is unreal, man. The guitar solo, I love it. Great song. Albertos Elos Trios Paranoias from Manchester. Snuff rock. Gobbing on Life. Kill. Some really really silly but fun punk tunes, man. And maybe the best from Manchester, the Buzzcocks. Singles Going Steady. You know, I'm not an authority on anything, but I would say this is an essential record to have, man. Absolutely essential. How about Slaughtering the Dogs? Do it dog style. The only thing that would have made this record better is if Cranked Up Really High, they included it on. It's still, you could get the single. It's fun to collect the singles, too. And then how about The Fall? Live at the Witch Trials. Absolutely classic. Some great music coming out of Manchester, man. Manchester. Let's see. Which band or singer did you listen to the most in 2023? It probably had to be GT. Was it Goodnight Neanderthal? Yeah. It's a freaking awesome record, man. This should have been up there, too, for one of my favorite records of 2023. Cover's pretty wild, man. Yeah. But I listened to this thing nonstop. GT from Sydney. Goodnight Neanderthal. I always want to call it Goodbye Neanderthal. So this one is the next one is, question number 7 is show 7-inch records. So I'm going to show 7-inch records, originals that I got into the collection this year that I was really excited about. And then I'm going to show maybe like 3 7-inches from 2023, and then I think 4 reissues that I really enjoyed, and I was really happy that they got reissued in 2023. But I got the Neon Hearts. I finally got this into the collection. I found it at Goner. It was great. Regulation's just a great tune. This is an original copy here. The Soft Boys. I Want to Be an Engelpoise Lamp. This is excellent, man. I love it. The harmonies on this Soft Boys. Oh, unreal. I showed this not too long ago, my vinyl finds. The Speedies, Let Me Take Your Photo. I know the cover is horrible, but the song is brilliant, man. It's just power pop brilliance. It's an original copy. I got it into the collection this year. Here's a classic, man. I never see this in the stores, but I finally saw it. Agent Orange. Just a great, Everything Turns Gray. Just a classic California punk, man. And I was really happy to see it in actually pretty good condition. A lot of the ones I see online, if I'm going to buy something like that, I want to see it in person. And a lot of the sleeves on the websites that you buy from it, torn up, whatever. But I don't know. You don't play the sleeves, right? Fuck it. Another original I got into the collection this year was The Members' Solitary Confinement. Absolutely brilliant song, man. It's a stiff one-off. And also like the Subs, Give Me Your Heart, another great stiff one-off. But The Members' Solitary Confinement, another one I never really see. So when I saw it at the store, I had to pounce on it. Great single. I want to do a video where I play The Members' Solitary Confinement and the Newtown Neurotics Living with Unemployment back to back, because they're the same song with different lyrics, and we could vote or something on what's the best one. I don't know. Either way, they're both really good songs. I really like The Members. They're a great band. The Taxi Boys, got this into the collection too. Oh man, Up Is Up, Some Love Like Yours. This is really good stuff, man. If you like the Real Kids, you're gonna love Taxi Boys. So that's like 7 originals that I got. Oh, that was 6. 7 is this one. Spitfire Boys, British Refugee. This is another one, man, that I found in the shops. Like, I had really good luck with finding original copies, original pressings of these singles in the stores and not having to order online. I like that. There's a different excitement about it, too, when you get into the store and you find that in the shop. It's not like you just ordered it and it winds up at your door a week later. Like, you really went out and you got it, or you found it, and it's exciting, I tell a story in my last Vinyl Finds video about that Speedy single. I passed on that thing like, oh my God, 15 years ago, and it all came back finally. Good fortune. Good record karma found the kid. Here's a couple 7-inches from 2023 from Memphis, Big Clown. This is really fun, like hardcore style punk. Just great Memphis punk rock. Big Clown is a really cool band. I like them. Smirk, amazing band. Like their run of records they've put out, it's one of the best of a band in this time to me, as far as maybe punk goes or whatever. They're just a really talented band. New Buck Biloxi with a split with Lothario. This New Buck Biloxi is great. First of all, the Buck song, Frozen Shut, is a terrific punk rock song. I Hate the Queen. It's a cover. It's like the Queen haters were a fake band. It's like Eugene Levy, Martin Short. I think John Candy played drums. They had the song I Hate the Queen. Satanic Togas, Your Choice. Digital World I think was better, but this is still a really good one. Here's some reissues that I was really happy came out in 2023. Kill for Cash by Kraut. That was great. Along with Unemployed. Really great to see those get reissued in 2023. Here's one by a guy named Brian J. Brian J. is called Sit Back Sally. This is like, that if you watch my channel, and even if you don't, I talk a lot about, I show a lot of records that, they kind of mesh and meld, power pop and punk, and it's just a great pocket to be in because it's punchy enough but melodic enough, and it's just great. And this is like an amalgamation of both those things. Brian J. Sit Back Sally. It's a terrific tune. And then Johnny and the Self Abusers, who were Simple Minds. Well, Simple Minds was Johnny and the Self Abusers, but this got reissued. Really, I think Soul Jazz did it. Great punk rock, man. All right, let's go to the next question. I was overachieving on some of these. I got to be that way, right? Question number 8. Who's coming to your party? Choose 4 music-related people to come to an imaginary dinner. I don't really like questions like this. I think it's kind of silly. But, 2 off the top of my head. Johnny Thunders for sure, and Chuck Berry for sure. The other 2, I don't know. Like, throw me like Mark Bolan and Lou Reed. No, who cares? Let's see. We lost them. Choose one musician who passed away in 2023. Tom Verlaine. That was a bummer, right? Of television. Marquee Moon, obviously a staple in any rocker's collection. I like listening to this one. It's where Brian Eno produced them. And Richard Hell was in the band as well. Very cool. Richard Hell's been kicked out of cooler bands than we'll ever be in. Kicked out of television, kicked out of the Heartbreakers. The Heartbreakers, do I have it over here? Anytime I get a chance to... Where the hell is it? I don't know. Too much shit. Come on. Okay, it's down the other end there. Oh, no, here it is. Anytime I get a chance to talk about this, I want to talk about it because this is my favorite Heartbreakers recordings, the Yonkers demos, and you've got Richard Hell on bass. Check this out if you haven't checked it out. It's great. But this question isn't about Richard Hell. It's about Tom Verlaine. Rest in peace. Thank you for all the great tunes. All right, next question. We're flying here, man. We're rocking. If you could listen to music from one country, which country would you choose? Oh, wait, I got one more for the musician who died. I forgot. Rodriguez died this year. And that really bummed me out because I really loved Rodriguez's music. I actually got Cold Facts signed by Rodriguez. I'd like to show this off when I can. I'm being a real braggart today. But it was a really cool moment in my life. My friend was working a show in New York. Rodriguez was playing. And he got me backstage to be able to meet him. And Rodriguez, he's special in many ways. He's a brilliant songwriter, in my opinion. But when I met him, he just had that way. You ever meet somebody who can just make you feel like there's no one else in the room when they're talking to you? Like, he really... I tried to ask him questions. I wasn't right out the gate, but I tried to, ask him some questions about his career and his life. And all he wanted to talk about, he kept asking me questions about myself. And it was crazy. I don't know. He just had that genuine sincerity about him that I think really shines through in his music as well. And rest in peace, Rodriguez. Really, I loved your music. Cold Fact and Coming From Reality. Great records, man. Really great records. Okay, if you could listen to music from one country, come on, it's the USA, baby. USA punk, none of that foreign junk. You're never going to beat this record, man, so stop trying. The Ramones, the greatest band in the world. I love music from everywhere, but USA, man, no doubt about it. Give me that USA punk. Let's see. Name three vinyl community channels you discovered in 2023. I can't keep track of when I found these people. There's one that I really like to shout out because I think everybody, if you watch my channel, you'd love them. Or if you're like trying to get into punk or something, you'd love them. It's called UK Punk Demos. UK Punk Demos. And man, this channel's amazing. You're getting, I don't know where he finds some of this stuff or how he has it, but a lot of fun listening to the stuff that person posts. It's a great channel. I know that doesn't answer the question, but show a record you bought when you were a teenager. I've gone over this a few times, I think, but I'll do it again for the vinyl tag. Lou Reed Transformer. This is the first record I ever bought. Still one of my favorite records. I love it. These are actually still the copies too. I never had to replace. I never got rid of any of them. Elvis Costello, This Year's Model. That was another one. The Only Ones, Baby's Got a Gun. And this one really left a mark on me just because of how weird it was. Same thing with like Transformer, Lou Reed Transformer, but live stiffs, Ian Dury and the Blockheads, Costello, Larry Wallace, Nick Lowe, Reckless Eric, man. This really blew my mind. It was some weird sounds, and it was all downhill from there. So thanks to that. Those are some cool records. I'm going to listen to these later. I never get tired of those records. I still love all those friggin' records, man. Let's see. What's the next question? Show a funk or soul record. This is that record I've been actually playing on the dock a lot. Is James Brown, The Payback. I really love this record. Great grooves, man. James Brown, The Payback. Terrific stuff. Let's see. Oh, I didn't bring out the other one. I was gonna. I really blew that. Huh? Hold on. There's a couple I didn't even do. Holy shit. Show a record you think everyone has, then show a record you think nobody has. I mean, this is an obvious one. If whether you're a punk or not, this is in your house. Schizo's first record. I mean, there's Lennon, McCartney, Dale Schizo. So, I mean, come on. The one I didn't bring out that I wanted to and show a record that no one has. It was a tape, but I thought it should show it because I really like the band. It's a band called The Circulators. They have a great sound. If you're into that 70s punk sound, they're really great, man. It kind of give me like a more harsher undertones kind of vibe. That was really cool. Really cool band. Let's see. She's Great. Show a record by a female artist you bought in 2023. I must have skipped over this this question entirely, man. Oh my god, I was doing so good until then too. I'm sure there's one, but I can't think about it right now. If I remember, I'll come back to it. I don't know how I missed that one. All right, let's go to the next one. Next question. The favorite video you posted in your channel in 2023 and the favorite video you watched in the VC in 2023. I don't know, man. Most of my videos are just vinyl finds. Those is what I love doing. Because we just hang out and play tunes. Just say any of the vinyl finds. I don't know. Favorite video I watched, Dr. October Mika made one called The Cable Troll with the Punk Flamingo. And that was really funny. I thought that made me laugh. I watched it again the other day, actually. Great video. He's really good at all that editing and stuff. Show me a record you describe as a 90s classic. To me it is, but I doubt, a lot of people would. But like we were talking about the Heartbreakers before, I love them. The Waldos, Rent Party. I think this is a classic record to me. It's a great rock and roll record, and it was put out in the 90s. So the 90s aren't really my thing, man. I don't know. I guess Teenage Fan Club, bandwagon-esque. I don't know. I was going to never mind. I don't want to bullshit and put something I don't like. So the Waldo's Rent Party, I'm sticking to it, man. I'm sticking to it. All right. If you could walk into a cover, I like this, a good question. Look through your collection and choose a record cover you'd like to be a part of. One instantly came to my mind, and it was this one. the Ruts, the Crack. I would love to be in this because I've got so many of my heroes in it, man. John Peel's in this, Rat Scabies, Captain Sensible, Jimmy Percy, Dudley Moore's even in this thing. But there's a lot of cool characters in it. It would be great to be at this party, I think. Looks like a swinging time. And I think Henry Rollins has like the original painting of I like how John Peel has like a schoolgirl in his lap. it's kind of disturbing. But I might stay away from that side of it. But it's really fun record, man. It's really cool. I like that one a lot. All right, that was a great I like that question a lot. It's like a greatest hits. Show a record you're so familiar with that it feels like a greatest hits. There's another one. I show this record all the time, but it really, to me, it is like a greatest hits, and I absolutely adore it. It's the Exploding Hearts Guitar Romantic. And I guess you could tie it in. It did get reissued in 2023, so there's the tie-in with that, I guess. But every single song on this is just, to me, absolute power pop bliss. And it also reminds me of my teenage years that I look back on fondly. This was the soundtrack, the Exploding Hearts Guitar Romantic. All right, let's see. I think this is the last question. Yeah, show me an album that was released in 1974. How about this one? The Hoople by Mott the Hoople. The Mott rocks. There's nothing else to say about it. This is a really fun record. I love it. Classic, another classic. But I had a lot of fun doing this tag, and I hope you enjoyed the 20 or so minutes hanging out. I'm sorry to the women of rock that I forgot that question. I'll have to answer it another time. But thanks, everybody. Be good to each other. And most importantly, you got to be somebody, baby. Take care. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year. Here's to a rock in 2024. Come on. Think about it.